welcome to this class. My name is Darlington Gospel. Again, I'm going to continue from last class. I want to teach you about assignment operators. The assignment operators, they are fantastically important. Okay, you use these operators to perform some mathematical expression along with variables in one single line, without you having to do some overly complex things. So it's basically simplifies your mathematical operation, and the best way for you to see it is in action. So let's jump into the code. All right, so now here is some variables. I have some variables called added, subbed, mod, div, and modded. Basically, I want to perform some assignment operation on it and show you how the result turns out to be. So right now, say function, reassign, and this should be a public function that returns the Boolean value once it is completed. So in this case, I want to say added plus equal to, that is, I'm putting 10 inside of it. Let's do the same for the rest of them. Let's say subbed. Okay, I'm actually removing 10. Let's call this divide. Div. I'm gonna divide it by 10. I'm just gonna do everything by 10. I have mod to multiply, also by 10. You see all the operations, and this is modulus. Okay, modded. All right, so all of this part, and then off for sure, return true at the end of this operation. So this is the operations that is going to happen to each one of these values, and then the answers will be added back, will be updated within their variables. That is just what is happening here. So let's call a function that can get us to retrieve it. But in fact, we don't need a function, we just need to compile, fantastic, deploy, and then check their real value 5, 10, 5, 15, 25. So see that all of them have their own value. Added is 5, divide is 15, modded is 25, multiplied is 10, and subbed is 25. So let's click on this reassign button to perform these operations here. So I click on reassign, and then let's see added. Now you see that the 10 has been added into that variable, and let's call sub, and you see 10 has been removed from that 25 to become 15. And then let's do multiply, and you see that 10 has been multiplied by 10 to become 100. And let's call divide, and you see that division, basically that is 15 divided by 10. It's gonna be 1 point something. But solidity doesn't deal with decimal places, doesn't work with floating point number, so it just rounded down the number to the nearest whole number, which is 1. That is what just happened there. And then lastly, we call on this mod. This mod, what is happening here is that if 10 divide 25 divided by 10, it will be something, and then it remaining value will be 5. Okay, it will be 2 remaining 5, because 10 divided by 20 will be 2, and then remainder 5. So the remainder is what is called the modulus. So that is what is happening there. If I perform this reassignment again, and check add is now 25, because another thing is added to it. Divide still remains at 0 now, because you're dividing 1 over 10. That would be 0. So that would be 0 places. So it just round it up to a whole number, which is 0. So we'll call on this modded. It can't really do anything. It just returns the same old number, and then when you call this multiply, it becomes 1000, because 100 times 10 is what? 1000. And then this subtract, I'm removing 10 again, and then the remaining 5. So that is how the assignment operators works, and you can use this in your everyday mathematical operations in programming languages such as what solidity. So if you've gotten value from that, I would like to see you hit that like and subscribe button, and I'm going to see you in the next class.